I've said this to the President of Pakistan and to leaders in Pakistan. This is your war. It's not ours, fundamentally. I mean, we have a linkage to it because of al-Qaeda and 9/11. But this is now a fight for the survival of Pakistan. This is an insurgency that threatens the democracy of Pakistan. And it is much more their fight than ours. We cannot win it. We cannot win this for them. They have to make the commitment. They have to make the decision. And if that commitment is fully made, then I think you have greater leeway in pulling back on drones or other kinds of efforts. But in the absence of that kind of effort, the United States has to make tough decisions about the protection of our citizens. And we cannot allow al-Qaeda impunity in the plotting, which we know has already been taking place and continues to take place. We cannot allow them impunity in that effort.
You know, Americans look at the situation in Pakistan with such concern, the rise of the Taliban, questions about the stability of the government they have and about the government itself. In your visit there, how concerned are you about what is happening these days in Pakistan?
Deeply concerned about it. I think that Pakistan is in a moment of peril. And I think this threat has grown, not diminished. And I believe that there is not yet in place an adequate policy or plan to deal with it. My hope is we will be hosting a joint Pakistani-Afghan meeting here in about 3 weeks. And I'll be hosting them up at the Capitol for one day, and they'll be at the State Department and otherwise talking this policy through. My urgent message to the leadership when I was there is the need to have a clear plan forward, an economic plan and a national security plan. And I believe, you know, that's the only way to be very precise and very clear about how we're going to go forward. But as I sit here right now today, that plan is not adequate. And that threatens our efforts in Afghanistan as well. So this is a very serious moment, and this is a very tricky, difficult policy.
Some Obama administration officials called Pakistan the most dangerous place in the world in terms of U.S. interests. Do you think that's right?
If not the, certainly one of the top 2 or 3, but I'd easily put it as the, sure. It has nuclear weapons. It has a part of its country that is not controlled by the country. You know that al-Qaeda and Taliban are increasingly using that as a base of operations, not only against forces and citizens in Afghanistan, but also against Pakistanis now. The fact is that that insurgency has spread outside of the northwest province in Swat, where they cut a deal recently. It is now moving somewhat into the Punjab. And the Punjab is known as the heart of Pakistan. Most of the Pakistani military are Punjabi, most of the government. And so that is going to be a real test now as to whether or not they turn around and really step up to this moment of challenge to the democracy and to the institutions of Pakistan.